It's 10 away from 7 o'clock. Good to have you with us on the Friday edition of the South African Morning. I'm Gareth Edwards. It's so good to have September as Tourism Month and the Gauteng Tourism Authority encouraging SMMEs in that sector to apply for government's special relief. The sector, we all know, being very hard hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. But things can change. But how? Well, increasing vaccinations and opening up the industry. Certainly things are going to improve. Well, hopefully that is the case. My colleague Silindelo Masikane in Soweto for us this morning, speaking to a number of industry leaders, and without a doubt, SLE, one of the more iconic venues, is just across the road from you.
Certainly so. We are here on Vilakazi Street, a very popular tourist destination here in South Africa. I mean, the street is actually home to two of the houses of two winners of the Nobel Peace Prize. That is, of course, Desmond Tutu as well as Nelson Mandela. And it's also home to a number of restaurants and eateries that are very popular among South Africans and those that are coming to visit the country. But we know, of course, with the COVID-19 pandemic, that's been quite difficult, and we know that one of those iconic restaurants is actually Sakumzi. I want Teddy to just give you a view of the tree that you're seeing right in front of you, Gareth. That tree is actually where it all began here for this particular restaurant, and I'm joined by the founder and the owner, Sakumzi himself, Sakumzi Makubela, to just give us a sense as to how he and his business has been coping with the pandemic and the restrictions.
Hello, Silindelo, and hello to the viewers at home.
Yeah, I mean, I was referencing that tree, and it's quite amazing that just from that tree where you used to sit with your friends, have some beers, and then ningenendlini, have some food inside the house, that it became this restaurant. Tell us how your business is doing and coping under the COVID-19 pandemic.
With the COVID-19, it has been so hard to run a business, because of the different lockdowns where we can't sell liquor, where people must be at home. It's been quite very difficult, but yes, we are coming up now.
Tell me, what have you put in place? How have you been able to keep your doors open?
With us, we were more focused before on tourists, but we are fortunate because the people of Soweto, the people of Gauteng have been supporting us. Before, they used to come over weekends, but now all of a sudden, through the grace of God, they do come during the week. They know that after the lockdown, they had to come out. People have been sitting, working at home. They want to go out, so they know Tuesdays there's something that they can look forward to if they come to Sakumzi. Wednesday is like ladies' night. Thursday, you start your Puza Thursday, so there's always something that pushes them to come and visit us.
Yeah. The restaurant industry has also been very heavily and badly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Do you think government has done enough to assist the industry, or do you think they can do more?
We need more on the Minister of Tourism, the Minister Lindiwe Sisulu. He's been minister in the international relations, so we are happy that he will be leading tourism. For now, we need to focus more on domestic tourism, where we start traveling our beautiful country. So if the National Department of Tourism, with the South African Tourism, with our Gauteng Tourism Authority, they can emphasize to sell our country, because we've got a beautiful country. Mostly Sowetans have never been out of Soweto or to Pretoria or Cullinan or Mpumalanga. People in Mpumalanga, they need to be going out and coming to visit here. Over the weekend, we had visitors from Bronkhorstspruit. They told me they drove for more than 1 hour, 30 minutes.
And tell me, how do you make your customers comfortable? What systems do you have in place, protocols, to make sure that your restaurant doesn't aid the spread of COVID-19?
Sakumzi restaurant has been running since 2001, so now we can sit up to 450. In its full capacity. So at the moment, the people that are coming will have around 150. Okay. We adhere to the COVID-19 protocols, the 1.5 sitting arrangements. That's what we do when people come in. We sanitize them, we check them there if they are fine. And we've been following that. And so far, that's what makes our clients to come back, because we are selling a Soweto experience.
Lastly, do you think the lockdown should continue? Do you think your industry will be able to survive the next couple of months under the lockdown restrictions? Or do you think the lockdown should come to an end?
For now, I would say it must come to an end. People are looking after themselves. Businesses like us, we are following the regulations that the government is adhering us to. So we just need to start working. We used to have 110 people. At the moment, we have 40 people that are employed at the moment. So for us to be able to get other people that we used to work with, we need the support of our locals to start supporting. We need the government to start pushing domestic tourism.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is Mr. Sakumzi Makubela. As you can hear, I mean, the industry is really suffering. They are asking for some relief, and one of those reliefs is for the lockdown at least to be lifted, as the industry is adhering to some of those protocols.
Yeah, Silindelo, we'll back to you again a little bit later. Government needs to push to open up the tourism sector, but we also can only do it safely once we all get the vaccinations. We're back to Slee again after 7 o'clock.